the Archangel Michael's live. Oh my goodness, the problems that I have to deal with as an angel. But you get that. You get that. I'll put some light on the subject very shortly. Very shortly indeed. What a terrible grind, a terrible mess, terrible time, and a terrible ask. The time is so gloomy, and the war has just begun. We find ourselves fighting each other for no reason. Let us put light on the subject. Ah, yes, the Archangel Michael live. Am I going to choose a side? There is no sides for me. I don't have a choice. I work for God, and God alone. Now it's time for you to realize this, as strange as that may be. I am not one to go to another and say something about another and say something about that and this and that. That is for old bickering women. I am a man, an angel inside a man's body. I am not a bickering woman. But you would think there would be old women. But they carry on like young ones. Very young. Some people are right, and some people are wrong. Some people make mistakes, and some people rectify them. I cannot control anyone, and no one controls me except God. Find myself in a terrible dilemma. I will soon be asked to choose sides, but I have no side, and I don't think anyone will understand that in any of the sense, unfortunately. I thought I had a team. Whether they talked to each other or not, it was working. It was going somewhere. It was progressive. And now, well, we are back to square one. But that is the fight. That has always been the fight. To try and get the goods. To see each other as good. This has been the fight of heaven since the time we threw him out. And slowly and surely, whether people like to see it or not, it is his will that is infecting everyone, bringing everyone to judge everyone else, when he without sin is the one that should be judging. And if you look at the way that they preach to you at the church and how they talk about God, well, everyone is a sinner. So none of us can judge. I am neither sitting on the fence, nor I am choosing sides. I have one side, and that is God. Somehow, I will have to resolve this. Somehow, the Archangel Michael must live up to his name. Or how would you ever gain faith in God if an angel cannot help you? Resolve your differences and your mistakes. I too make mistakes. I am folly as a man. I cannot help this. Let me check. I'm going to check this chat again. I have to check it. Sorry. Because I don't know. Sorry. No. Oof. No. Oh, it's giving me little creeps, guys. Sorry. I'm going to fix this chat. No. Don't want to retouch it. What's going on? Why is my chat not working? Oh. Sorry. I'm trying to get this chat going. If anyone's there talking, say something. Hello. Goodbye. Whatever. I'm trying to get it to work. It should be working. Let me look here. Oh, I'm not muting myself. Why would I want to do that? What's going on here? Why is this doing this to me? No, I don't want to start no poll. What is going on here? Oh, is anyone there? Can you talk? I'm trying to open up this chat. Ah, there you go. There you go. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Kiki Eyes, you saved the day again. You did that last time. I thought, oh, what's everyone? Why? I pressed the right button. Oh, but there you are. Thank you, Kiki Eyes. I know I can always trust on you, my loyal supporter. And I know you are. I know those likes I get must be from you. I know they are. I feel it in my heart. Well, now you've made me happy. We can do the Lord's Prayer. Do the Lord's Prayer. Maybe He can help us through this time that we're going through. Oh, trying to get a bit more light. Oh, I'll work it out in a minute. Let me get this out. I hope you are well. Oh, oh, keep plaguing me. I hope you're well. Well. These guys. Funny. Funny trolls. Like I said, people, well, first time I ever learned about the troll was about when a goat was going across the bridge. He was trip-trapping across the bridge. And the troll jumped out and said, I'm going to eat you. He said, no, don't eat me. There's another goat coming. He's more juicier than me. I'm just skin and bone. You don't want to eat me. I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah. So he let that goat go. Next minute he hears a drip, drop, 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 chip. He gets up. Oh, now you're the one that's juicy. I'm going to eat you. Come here. And he said, no, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm the bigger one. He's even twice the size of me. He's so fat and juicy, you're going to be eating him for weeks. Are you sure? You cannot be lying, because I'm very hungry. Shouldn't be trippy-trapping on my bridge. So he lets that one go. And, well, then he hears this clump, 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 clump. Oh, that's trapped on my ridge. Get on. And then he shits himself. Because there's a big giant Billy Goat Gruff. And Billy Goat Gruff just goes bang and sends him flying and put that troll straight back under the bridge. That's the first time I really heard about a troll. So, if you want to be a troll, maybe you should just back off onto your bridge. Because I'm sick of them. And the thing is, how do you define a troll when everyone in the chat is your friend? Just because they're arguing over a point. I harbor an opinion on things. But why should I attack anyone at all when I'm supposed to be supporting everyone? I find it hard. But I will be asked to choose a side nonetheless. Because that's just what humans are. They can't get over themselves. Unfortunately. Well, let's get God into the chat and maybe he can help us. Maybe he will give us the light to guide us. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Had a good family. And now, well, what can I say? I can say the Lord's Prayer. That's what I can say. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. Now we have God with us. We can sit back and partially relax. But still knowing the terrible, terrible situation which needs mediation. Thank you, guys. Amen. That's right. Amen. Well, this is another thing. I'll do this again because it seems to do funny things when I read this disclaimer that I have. It's quite apt. Very apt. Okay, here we go again. Right, copyright disclaimer. Whoa, let go down. Copyright disclaimer. The content used in this video is intended for educational purposes only. All rights to the images, music clips, and other materials used belong to their respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used. And now I'll cover my own bum, so you can't use my shit unless you ask me. And this is how you do it. This is easy as this. This channel's contents, including but not limited to text images and videos, are property of the Archangel Michael and Sparta and protected under Copyright Act law. Reproduction or distribution of any part of this copyrighted content without my permission is prohibited. And there you go. I don't need any fancy music, so you try to touch anything of this without my permission, and I can strike you straight away just by doing this. So all your fancy bullshits and all these creative creatures out there, they're trying to do this music in the background and try to copyright everyone on every little tiny bit. I just fucking wrote that little question that you're gonna do, you try and touch my stuff. And I just said that without my permission. There's people out there that have my permission, and they can use it because they have my permission. But you'll find soon we'll have to write down these permissions to prove them, because the copyright wars is coming. Something created, another thing they created, take our mind off the real job, of the real thing, of the real evil. I find it strange that a war breaks out, and the very next day, war breaks out between the family, online, I go to sleep, again wake up, and there's all hell breaks loose. Fucking chaos. Come into a chat, ask to police the chat. How can I police the chat when everyone in that chat is supposed to be my friend? Perhaps you were not ready for the combination. Perhaps the camps need to stay separate. You will work for God either way. Both camps will. That's the worst fucking part. But if you do not choose to work together, it's just going to show you the folly of man, the folly of humankind. Well, back to square one. Do not ask me to choose. I will choose God. God wants me to look after you. They will still stay the same. Nothing changes for me. You just don't want to talk to each other or you wish to argue. That is your choice. God is displeased with you. I am not angry at anyone. You have just broken my heart. That is all. No biggie. Breaking the heart of an angel, you know. No fat one. Terrible. Take all those steps forward just to roll back down the hill, guys. We almost was going to be halfway up the mountain then. Now we're back on the fucking plain, trying to scratch our way back up again. Alliance is all about overcoming everyone's differences. When you make mistakes, you have to either apologize for them or try to do something to amend that mistake. But first, you have to admit that you made a mistake. This is hard to do. I cannot vouch for anyone, but I can understand both points. I have arguments for both points. Good ones. Very good. And if everyone was going to listen properly, instead of arguing, instead of trying to choose a side, trying to say this one did this and this one did that, then maybe you might actually learn and go somewhere instead of backwards down the bloody hill again, back to square one. This is why I always feel alone. No matter how we try, to get all the good together, you all want to fight. It's just in your blood. And you say you want peace, but all you have is war. All you have is the argument. And all it takes is someone to step back Just one person. It's like that war over there, which is a real war, where people are dying. Oh, they're dying on YouTube too. That's right, I forgot about that. It's old news now, isn't it? It's how it rolls on the YouTube streets. Terrible. All these people with good messages. All these people with great knowledge. All these people I care about, I love, and I will protect, and I support. I will say sorry to. And I will stand by. I don't know. What do I know? I'm only the Archangel Michael. I carry death in my pocket. If I want to wake up tomorrow and say, well, bugger it, I'll have to show them all the real way. So what are you going to do then? When you start dropping like flies in the street? You've got to wake up, guys. I'm not a joke. You know? And somewhat, you might think I am. And somewhat, yes, I'm putting on a bit of an act. You know, I'm putting on an accent. Of course, this is what you want. You just want that big statue guy with the big wings come down and wave a fairy wand and rescue everyone. See, no one's been listening. God doesn't work that way. You're looking at an image that's been placed into you by Satan through the church. Don't look at images, guys. Come on now. Why do you think this here look like a stone? You like it? You like looking at all those stones? Stone statues? What's next? I got to have wings and the fair, I got the halo? Come on now. I got all the receipts. I got the actual stuff in my pocket here. Keys that end the whole bloody cat and caboodle. Even got a receipt from the government that says I'm not crazy. That I am chasing this bloody big giant pale dragon out there that is the pale horse. And you think you got problems. Because he said, she said, who said, what said, I said, he said, what said, did said. Wow. But there is points. Some people are right. Some people are wrong. People need to sit back, calm down, look, think, be adults. That's the main one. And have a look at the bigger picture. I don't want anyone fighting. And the people I need to talk to, I will talk to them. As simple as that. And I will ask what I need to ask. And I will say what I need to say. And hopefully, if I get it right, I will create some sort of peace again. I don't think we're ever going to get that unity back that we just had, guys. That was magic. And you just fucking ruined it. No matter how you look at it, that was flame and magic. That was God. And you just fucking spat in his face. Broke my heart. There's no other way of saying it. No matter how it was happened. Oh, broke my heart. Support all of you to do this. This is why evil wins, you know. This is how they keep us divided. By keeping us divided, that's how fucking they win. That's how they win. You got one over there now. She fucking crackling. She got a whole month's worth of content out of us, guys. How terrible. The one that's got us all angry for the last few months. Pissed us right off. Really got us G'd up. Just to watch us fucking chew each other apart. That's ridiculous. That's childish. That's pathetic. Right? Whichever way it was done. We're better than that. We're fucking far better than that. We was even proving it. Doing something that no one has ever done before. People were trying to attack us just because of that. How could you be supporting? How could you? We just were. It was working. I wish I could say everything, but I don't. You know? I'm not one of these ones that's going to go over there and say, oh, but this one said this. Oh, this one said that. Not my bloody old lady type style thinking. Come on. Old lady style type thinking and then carry on like a bunch of kids? Really? Come on, guys. We're far better than this. We're making evil cackle. Cackling away. Looking at us. How silly we are. How ridiculous we've become. Hello, Sagarville. I will go through. I will talk to the chat. Okay. Hello, Tempa. How are you going, my brother? You guys, Sagarville. Okay. Okay. And anyone else is there. You don't have to talk. That's okay. I understand. Not everyone wants to talk. They want to be a part. They want to listen. But this is where you get the problem. You start picking sides. Well, there is two sides. There's two sides. There's the good side, and then there's the bad side. And it's very sad when you see two of the good sides fighting. And then more of the good sides all start fighting. Evil don't have to fight us at all, guys. We'll just fucking tear each other apart like a bunch of idiots. Right in front of them. On the next, what did I miss? Oh, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Sagarville, it's probably best you duck this bullet, man. Sorry. It's a shit sandwich, and I'm trying to eat it. I'm trying to dish it out to everyone just to say, so they can understand how it tastes. But it doesn't taste very nice. Right? It should be a salad sandwich. We should all be sitting back, having a relax, and all having a turn. Happy Father's Day. Oh, really? Father's Day, Archangel Michael, and all fathers. I didn't even know. No one ever told me about Father's Day. Must be in your car. I don't know whether we celebrate it differently or not. I'm not sure. I'm out of the loop when it comes to time. And memory, things like that. Well, especially with me. It's the kids stuff I have to remember. I don't celebrate stuff for me, really. That's that's just not a thing with me. No, that's not. It used to be a big thing, but when my life partner died, it's not a big thing anymore. I don't care about my birthday or, I mean, this year I turned 50, and I sat just in that corner there by myself, celebrating my 50th birthday, half a century on the planet, with nobody but me and God. And if people don't believe in God, well, I was just by myself. Then must be some sort of crazy guy with a mask. Oh, you get that? We got the busy day, Dad. Yeah, well, I wish. No, no, tomorrow, what's it, Sunday? I see, that's what I mean. It's bloody Sunday. Sunday, yeah, not tomorrow. Kids go to school, so I'll be getting up early. I've been getting out of that for a week because I've been at the country. At least it's a little bit warmer here. Still cold, but not as cold as the country. That was freezing. No, this argument has to stop before it gets any further. Before it gets any further. As simple as that. And then just go their own ways. That is the best way of doing things. It's what God wants, what I need, what everyone wants. People can support, People can come, people can go. They're wanting to fight. They're wanting a side. They ain't going to side chooser. They're wanting the argument. They're wanting to run back and talk and say this one said that and he said this. Well, at the end of the day, God has the last say. And he sent me here to do that. I got the last say here in my pocket if I really want to kick it off. I got far better things to do. That's the thing. You really want this Armageddon to start? Kick it off tomorrow if you want. I could do it right now. But that will be just so evil and so cruel to the people that like me, that are sitting here watching me, to kicky eyes and the soccer and ill and to temper. I could not do this. But just by watching a picture or a picture of it itself, it is be like it's right in front of you and kill you nonetheless. Terrible. Terrible. But people don't believe. I got a letter there that says the government believes it. Official Australian federal government from the Prime Minister's office. You know, people don't look at that one. They want the bullshit. They want the argument. They don't want to believe that this guy is sitting right in front of them right now is the only Archangel Michael this planet is ever going to get. It's the last time I'm coming to help you. Because after this time, that's it. We're moving on to something bigger and something far better than this bullshit. And by then, hopefully, Jesus would have helped you work your shit out. Because he ain't coming here to bloody save souls. He ain't coming here to resurrect no one. He ain't coming here to perform no miracles. He did that last time, and that's old news, that show. He wants a brand new one, Daddy. God up there, he wants a new show. So Jesus is going to come to fight. And anyone's not doing the right thing, he's going to kick your ass. You'll get the whole idea of Jesus, what he really is. Last time he went through tribulations, had to be the soft guy, had to take the punishment, had to sacrifice himself to bring everyone up to heaven. Performed an act no one has ever done before in the history of man. That's a big act to follow. God wants the sequel to be better than the original, or he will scratch this shit show and let the sun beat the shit out of us for 1,000,000 years. Then you'll really suffer. Then you won't have to worry about talk to talk. This one, that one, this one, this. You'll wake right up then. It's coming. Why do you think I'm here now? Why do you think they're fighting in the holy country? Why do you think these things are happening? You know, all the predictions are coming to this end. Same end. They're all happening in quick succession, like the last Pope for God. This one you got in now is the Pope for man. Francis was the last one. He even chose the name because that was the last one that there was going to be. And after that, well, you got it all coming. As soon as all those lists come out, all those stars are going to fall. And those lists will come out. Once the powers that be that got those lists have their little play and game with them. Oh, look at this. We've got this information on this guy. Well, he works for us now. Or we'll put him in the drink like Diddy. You waking up? You want to argue about little bullshit to each other? You want about the real world going on around you, why evil blinds you with hatred and unkindness. When a simple Apology could solve all this. One apology from the right person could stop this little banter war so we can get back onto the real mission. Sparta is disappointed. I thought my family was far better elevated on the ethereal level. I thought we was actually going to be the army of heaven on earth. And help me fight the good fight that I have to fight. I haven't even told you what that is. But to see all these good camps fighting, now I understand why evil is winning. And they are winning. They are winning. If we keep fighting, they'll totally win. I can't do it on my own. As an angel, I could have. But I'm a man now because it's in the hands of man. And it's up to me to make these decisions, these final ones, whether people like it or they don't. God must wash his hands of what is to come next. You understand? For a long time, I've had to look into myself. If I have to do the bad part, because I don't have to do it. If I do one part, I'll fix it all. But if I can't do that, I have to do the bad part. I have to be. That's just the way it is. That is not my choice. That's just the way God wants to roll the dice. Play the game. Set up the dominoes. Jump the checkers. You know, that's just how that is. But what's the point of having a government receipt that proves everything I just said? If no one has any faith or believes in you, what's the point of that? It's like with Jaguar. What's the point of having that Freedom Award if no one's going to give you credit for it? You know? I'm not picking a side. I'm just placing a point. Because at the end of the day, she's the only one that can fix it. The only one. And through God, God must work through her like it has doing. But this has to work a bit stronger. And I hope he will. But this is the fact. He can fix this. It's the only one that can. To rely on everyone else, you're just going to fight. Just going to argue. And that is that. But that is up to her. I'm not forcing anyone or choosing a side. I'm still going to make sure I do what I do, like it was business as usual, like a professional angel. Because at the end of the day, everyone has some sort of vision of how the Archangel Michael should be for them. It's pretty hard to choose a side when I'm supposed to be protecting you all. That's pretty hard to fucking do. People reckon I'm a fanatic. Well, they reckon I'm a fanatic for Jag. They reckon I'm a fanatic for Golden. They reckon I'm just a fanatic for myself. Fuck, that's only light compared to what I get going to the real streets. So, what am I? I'm a fanatic for God. And I'm not one of these bloody Bible bashers. I don't even have a Bible. Told you that bloody is a magic feather. I don't need a magic feather, guys. I can fly without it. So can you, Dumbo. So can you. God's helping you learn that. just kept it long enough. So you might learn it. But don't learn the book at all. Don't realize that he's in the temple here. Not in the temple up in the bloody city. He's in this vessel here. Not in the vessel that they offer you to drink or any other vessel. Life is carried in the vessel of the womb of the lady. Yes, that is the vessel too. But this is also a vessel too. You've got to fill him in here. In this here one, the heart. And when he's beating in there, you find this temple. This temple here, two hinges open up. And you let him into your mind. And you start to understand God. Everyone perceives and understands God on their own time and frequency. In their own way. But you must understand, God is a certain way before you can allow him and have visions of him and the way he should make you feel. Because everyone's going to do that, but he's a certain way. When you let him in, you've got to have him as a faith, at that certain way, or you're going to get it wrong. Okay? And it'll just be a dream. And God's plan is far better than any of our dreams. Believe that. So I hope you can drink beer and you like barbecues, because God's an Australian. And he's sitting back saying, come on guys, crack a beer, keep it going. His son kept it going when he turned water to wine to water, Keep it going, guys. Come on, guys. Have a bit of hilarity, a bit of fun. But God is upset with you. I'm upset with you. It broke my heart. All these good guys who was actually getting along. We was getting along, and there was a slight course, there was an underlying thing. Always was. Just wanted to say, love is love. That's right, love is love. But at the moment, that's not helping us. That's not helping us. Love is not going to solve it. We can stand there and love all day. It's still not going to stop people arguing. Well, you're not going to be able to solve it with love. Right? Because that's not working. That's what brought us together in the first place. Obviously, it wasn't strong enough, so we're going to have to find another way. Love is going to be involved, but we can't solve it just with that. We've got to use something else. We've got to use intelligence, we've got to use wisdom, and we've got to use resolve. And those are nothing to do with love. Love at the end, guys. That's the resolve. That's the what all the stuff that we need to do, we equal it up. At the end, it's going to be love. Whether it's going to be a good one where we're fully unified and understand, say, right, we're going to work together now. We're going to stop this bullshit and we're going to fully work together. That will be an ideal world. But we don't live in an ideal world. We live in a realistic one. And realistically, there needs to be some apologies. Realistically, once that is done, go to separate ways, and it's done. No more banter, no more bickering, no more content for fucking assholes, no more fucking fight, no more choosing sides. There is no sides. Two good sides cannot fucking be fighting. Evil's laughing at you. Laughing his head right off. I know, love is love, but it's not going to help us here. You understand that? You could say that in the street, love and love over there, where they're bombing each other. That's not going to help you. Not going to help their problem either. No, we can say that till the cows come home. It doesn't mean anything unless there is action. And there has to be reaction. You know? That's got nothing to do with love. Love is what we want. That's what we want to achieve at the end. A basis of love. And the love that we're trying to achieve at an end is a calmness, is a peace. And then we go our separate ways. We don't have to like each other. I never said that. The thing is to stop the arguing between each other before it gets worse when it shouldn't even start to begin with. Because of a mistake. And that's what's being done. It can be rectified straight away. One person could do that, but that's up to them. I'm not going to force nobody. I've got to fucking love everybody. I'm the Archangel Michael. I can't choose a side. You understand? I'm trying to bring you back together like you originally were, but it's hard to do now because everyone is this fucking love's right out the fucking cube. So we can't use that. We tried that business. Didn't last long, so we're going to have to do something else. Peace and resolve. Minds and wisdom. The end result will be love of a sort. A love of respect. Respect one another. That's a form of love. Right? Two enemies, even if they are enemies, can still respect each other. Right? That's a form of love. Respect. It goes along with it. That's about as big as love that we're going to get out of this situation. A mutual respect. Everyone calm down. And then that's just it. Maybe, if God works enough through everyone, and not just through me at the moment, because He's got to work through everybody. That's how He works. I could tell you how He works. I could try to guide you a little bit. I will support you, all of you, through this time that we're going through this tribulation of the good side against the good. I will try to make you realize we have to stop because we're making evil win, creating animosity when there shouldn't be none. Like I said, I can argue both points very easily, and I can understand why mistakes were made very easily, because a lot of us don't live the life of one of these people. They live a very terrible life where everyone is a potential enemy. You live a life like that, eventually sometimes you're going to make a mistake and you'll judge somebody. But God is working now. God is working through me. God is working on the minds of the people involved. Hopefully, in their mind, just let Him in. Open up your temple, let Him in. Relax, calm, think, then react. The end result is love. So yes, you are right. Love is love. But we need to find it. Okay? It is easy to say that. But we need to find it again. We had it. We had it, guys. We had it right there. We had something that none of the other content creators had. You know, don't ask me to choose sides. You know, one side knows that I will support the other, and that side also did favors for me because of that. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but I can't support either side. I have to support both of them. That's just the way it is. Okay? It's called respect. It goes along with love. Love is the end answer that we are going to try and search for. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to follow what you said. You are right. You are right. Just a little bit early off the gun. We got to get back to that love is love. Once we get there, we'll have a calm water again. Okay? That's what we need to do. That's the end result is love is love. Love is also mutual respect. And that's what we need to do, because no one here is a bad guy. We're all upset. We all got opinions. We all like to do what we want to do. But there has to be a cutoff point, guys. 9 billion people all wanting to do what they want to do. That's why it's a chaotic world. And that's why God's plan is far better than any of your dreams. So we won't have any of this problem when we're up there, because He's got a plan to deal with all this. But first we have to get there. And that's my job. To make sure there's enough good people that actually get to enjoy this heaven that God has for you. For us, well, for you, I got to go on to other things. Either in this form or another. I will continue on to work for God as His weapon. You are all very lucky. That's why I've been given this choice. Hold this pure piece of evil, these two items, that are all demise of the whole world and life itself. So He made me a weapon, and breathed me out of fire. Everyone else, including Satan himself, was reverberated out of love. So, that's the way it is. I am to be wielded and used how God sees fit, regardless of what happens to me in the mind or body or flesh. Regardless. I have no choice in the matter. Like I said, I was built different than anything in the universe to serve and protect Him. I have no sides. I have no choice. I have one side, that is God. And everything is a man in my heart, knowing as I'm an angel as well. My heart breaks to see two good sides that could show and has shown that it could be done. To fail. We failed. That was a failure. No matter how it come about, that was a failure. And you broke my heart. And I know we're far better than that. We're working together as a team. Oh, gee. Every single other one of them, other content creators, that the real bad guys, the ones that really take the shit out of everybody, the ones that are cackling at us now, laughing their heads off, they shat their pants. We had a team. They couldn't fucking beat it. Now, fucking phalanx has been shattered. And we're surrounded by all the enemies in the world. It's a glorious death, guys. Right? And if you feel like that's the way you want to go, choose sides instead of realizing that you're actually all on the same side, then may you live forever. May you live forever. When Leonidas said that to Ephialtes, well, now you see him as the deformed creature, that his betrayal has made him in a story that will last all of time. He became one that will live forever as a traitor. And when Leonidas said that, Ephiades knew that for all time he will be remembered as a traitor to freedom. He immortalized his name. How will you immortalize yours? And all he was originally in the original story was a man that was not quite as fast as thinking as the rest. And now when you see him, he is so deformed and crippled and ugly beyond sight, hunchbacked, mutated, hated, unwanted. Where am I from? I am from West Australia. That's where I'm from. Let me read. Joshua Bolton, not sure what that is. Say Google that. Search the operation, baby, 80 years. I'll go back through this and I'll read what you've been doing, what you want me to look at. It's easier to hate than love. Yes, well, it is easier to hate love. But if you can hate someone for no reason, why can't you love someone for no reason? No, you're seen as weird. Seen as something unusual. But you're not saying, you're saying all right if you hate somebody. I don't hate anybody. I'm not angry at anybody. I'm not choosing any sides either. Okay? That's not happening. Fucking broke my heart, though. We had something good. Fucking gone now. That phalanx is shattered. That little battalion phalanx, that's fucking gone now. Shattered. Oof. Can't defend that pass no more. That's it. The fucking enemy is marching in. That's that little hot gates. That's fucking destroyed. Now they're surrounding the rest of Sparta. Around the rest of YouTube and every other little kingdom is going to be fighting on its own. Instead of fighting together, it was one big mess where they kept them at bay, where they shut their pants and wouldn't come fucking near us. Whether we bloody talk to each other or not. That's just ridiculous. All those steps forward to go bloody straight back to the start. And even worse, went bloody beyond fucking start. We're fucking 2 years now behind. How fucking crazy. If it keeps going like this, blokes like Diddy, he'll get off. You want to fucking see evil really run the show? Keep fighting. Keep arguing over trivial things. Keep not apologizing when you should. I'm trying to install God into all of you. Make you understand that times are here. I have even the receipts and the proof that I am who I say I am, regardless whether you want to believe it or not. I want my family back. Okay? That's what I want. But it's never going to happen now. That family is fucking gone. Destroyed. Ended. Over. We're not going to win if we keep like this. We're going to fail. We're going to fail God. We're going to fail each other. And what's worse, we'll fail ourselves. And people are going to say, Oh, but this Archangel Michael, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, go on, pick your fucking sides. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You get all the players on the fucking field here, and I'll put the God fear right into them and tell everyone the story before they get to open their lips. And then you'll realize who the fuck I really am. I keep these people around because I care about them, because they have good messages, right? Because I like them. That's got nothing to do with anybody. I promise to stay by some people, and I'm going to stay right to the end. But I'm not choosing a side, because I'm here for God, trying to install God into you. So you don't have to choose sides between the good and the good. So you learn to make amends from your mistakes, which is easy to do. Like I said, I can argue both points for both parties till the fucking cows come home. But I'm not going to, because that's just the vision. That's just what evil wants. Evil got into everybody. He was been making us fucking angry by having this evil black owl and other people bantering on and bantering on and bantering on about us and everyone and all the people that we care about and we love. Yes, love is love. Sassy Pose, I'm not disagreeing with you. I am not disagreeing with you in the slightest. And I am not oblivious of who is at fault. But it's up to these people to decide. I'm no judge. I can't judge. I'm the Archangel Michael. If I'm going to judge, I've got to judge us all. Because I've got to protect us all. That's why I've got these things in my pocket. That judges everyone. You know? That's the judgment. Two things that start the judgment off. No, it's up to me to do it. People think they've got problems. You got no problem. You got no idea. No idea. All right? None. Those children out on those bloody rubbish tips, those countries where they got to go scab their fucking meals, they got problems. I got to worry about a world that's full of that because I don't like that. That makes me sad. Physically, I can't do anything about it because I don't have the fucking finance. But I sure as hell can wipe out the fucking bad guys that run the country. Lickety split. Don't worry. If I have to fucking be the bad guy, I'm going to select the 3 billion people I have to slip off. In that book, it says a third of man has to go. You put your faith in that book so much, you want to run that narrative, that book so much, you believe in God, you believe in fucking Satan, you believe in good and evil, you believe in bickering at each other, you believe in not saying fucking sorry, apologizing for a mistake, you believe in fighting, you believe in bickering on YouTube until BAM! 2 YouTubers are dead by another YouTuber. We forget. Wake up, grow up. This is the Archangel Michael live. Pray I don't get angry, because I'll fucking bring the judgment on everyone. And I am not fucking joking. I don't get to choose a side. Right? I am one-sided for God. That is it. You want to call me a fanatic? Well, I'm God's fanatic. Archangel Michael, strongest angel he built. To do jobs no other fucking asshole would do. To go beyond and do things that people wouldn't think an angel was capable of doing. But yet in that book, all we do is come down and rain fire and hell and hunt the evil and put it away. That is why I'm here. At the end of Aquarius, your time will be coming. in full swing. 16 years. And that will have nothing to do with me. That's just the fucking time frame. But you really want to kick it off? You really want to see this badness? You really want to argue and carry on? You want me to pick a side? I'll show you which side I'm on. You think I'm on the other side? Oh, yes, you will. And you will chase me through the street and try to bind me if you could catch me. But at the end of the day, I work for one side and one side only, God. It's in the hands of man, made me a man to make these decisions so he can wipe his hands of what comes next. So God is infallible and can never be blamed. Don't you know the rules of the game? Obviously not. There's things like this I have to get over. Calm myself down. Or I will fucking go crazy. Get the lust into me. And use this thing to do the terrible evil is capable of doing. You think I'm a joke? You think I'm just putting on an act? No, I'm not putting on no act. None at all. I wish I really was, but I'm not. I'm very serious. You used to see that one day. One day, you probably won't believe it now, which I really want you to do and really need you to do, to come together, guys. But you're going to find out I have not been lying to you one bit. Right? If you really want to fucking find out who I am, go and ask your little Danny the robot. See if she can pull any fucking information on me. When she comes back and tells you that I am the Archangel fucking Michael and I'm a ghost and she can't really find fuck all about me, then you might start to get a bit of a clue. Because she can get every single one information on any single one of you who's out there, but she can't fucking touch me. So you work out what's going on there. That's why I stay away from that one. Because she's got fucking something else going on beyond her power that gives her her knowledge of people intricate and details the way that she has. That's why I say she's an enemy. She's a very dangerous one. Extremely dangerous. We have been trying for months to get one off. Haven't even scratched it. She goes like this. The only other person I know that can do that is fucking Roma Army, my sister Chloe. When they attacked my channel because I support Jaguar, and they cut it out and made me couldn't go live, I went and rang her. One phone call, my channel was back on. And I've got to save her too. And I have been. And I've almost succeeded. Just a little bit more faith to go. And I've completed my mission with my sister. And she'll be strong enough to do what I do then. And she's already been doing it. But she needs a bit more. That's another story. I'm here for a reason. The Archangel Michael is for everybody. I cannot choose a side when I am an angel that is supposed to save everyone. Even those that have been bad, I've given them a chance. Even tried to make them look pretty again. Just to what? Make them call me a fanatic? Turn people against me? Have people carrying on how they hate her and say this is Sparta, the reference that I am the reason why that happens? Have the good heart I have? Oh yes, you're going to say, oh, but you brought out the axe and you said those words and you upset that community. Well, I'm going to have to upset everybody. That's just the way it's going to roll. But I apologize for it. I've tried to make amends for it. I know where I go wrong. And that's one thing I always will do. Apologize when I know I've done something wrong. Sometimes it's not as easy as an apology. People want more. People want to pound the flesh. People want all your blood. And then only then they'll be satisfied. People want you to completely change your mind to your better judgment because it doesn't fit their narrative. But they'll be happy if you did that. They won't accept it any other way. Very rare now. Humans have got to get their head out their own ass. The self-centered bullshit. Who taught you that? Who fucking installed that one into your brains? I don't have to do. Yo, you do have to do. I hear one more person say, I don't have to do what I don't know. We all are subject to what the fucking government tells us to do, so we do got to do. Right? We're all subject to fucking being locked up fucking in our countries and can't move around because we don't have a passport. The only way you're going to get a passport is you got to sign yourself up like fucking Satan got you signed in. So the only time they're going to let you get out of the country is, hey, let you get a passport, let you sign that to fucking begin with. So you're fucking under full control. No cunt can do whatever you fucking can do. You can't go down to the shop and get yourself a feed for free. You got to pay for that, right? You can't do fucking nothing. Nothing in this world can you do, right? Except breathe. And then there's going to be a tax on that soon. So soon you'll have to fucking have some cunt telling you how you're going to breathe. And they already got that going now, if you really look at it. So, this bullshit, yes, in our immediate self, in our immediate way, in the way we do things, no one can tell us what to do. But at the end of the day, we're all fucking subject to laws and rules and fucking obligations. And if we're not going to have these fucking obligations and moral obligations to each other, that everyone's got a fucking thought pattern, that hang on a sec, if we're all going to fucking want our own idea, it's going to be chaotic and we're never going to go forward. How the fuck are you ever going to fucking solve out an argument? That's why you have wars. That's why you have the carry-on. That's why you have the side-ticking. That's why you have the people not admitting when they're doing things wrong. And you know, sometimes people that do things wrong, right, there's a few reasons. Some are medical, right? Some are just fucking plain arseholes. There's some reasons sometimes people might not admit that they're wrong. Some people find it hard to do. It's not easy. Some people find it very easy to do because it's not hard. Every person is different in how they perceive and how they act. We know this, but we have a formulated basis, a basic fucking moral obligation to each other as human beings, regardless of what you think in your fucking little chocolate starfish going up here. We are all fucking human beings, live on the same earth, regardless of belief or orientation. And that's it. I don't mean to get angry. Yes, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry because my heart got broken. That I've seen this wonderful family that really wasn't really talking to each other fully. We were overcoming things. We were overseeing factors. I know that. There was an underlying thing. That's why it bursted so quickly. That's why it fell to the flailing shells. When one link falls out the failings, it shatters very quickly. Okay? And that's what we was. We was the failings. And unfortunately, that's what it was, guys. As soon as we fucking lost one little link, that's it. The whole fucking thing shattered. We're not going to be able to form that one again. Really, really, really try. I would like us to, but if you don't want to, we don't have to. But we must resolve this in a decent, love is love manner. When we get to that end part, that's when it will be love is love. And the love will be respect and honesty. And everyone can walk away with some sort of integrity and understanding and closure and feeling like, well, that's not as bad as it was. We made something so huge out of something so small. How foolish are we all? And everyone should feel a little bit foolish. Some a little bit more than others. That's a fact. You be honest and true and stop being selfish. Everybody, you realize what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is family. As the adult would sit at the end of the table and talk to all the children that are misbehaving in the family. Behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. That's all. Think. Realize what you're actually doing. Come to work, terms with it. Make amends. That's what one thing. I don't give a fucking shit about any other way, any other thing that you think, any other thing that you do. You just got to make amends. Then you can go to separate ways. Then it's done. No more arguing. No more saying, oh, this one there. Pick that side. Oh, this one there. No, no. Oh, Archangel Michael, you don't know I know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. I know who's in the fucking wrong and I know who's in the right. I want people to work it out themselves without arguing. You want me to fucking put a judgment on? People won't like it, but it'll be the facts. Alright? It'll be the facts. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to upset anybody. I'm waiting for God to work His magic through the people. If they let Him in, truly let Him in. He's got to work His magic and He will help them resolve this. The ones that need to do it will do it for God. Not for me, not for even themselves, and not for the person that they may have to apologize to. They must do it for God. Alright? By doing it for God, you're then doing it for everybody. You're doing it for me, yourself, and the person. Once that's resolved, and that is it, you'll look at each other, or you'll find, and you think, take time to think. How childish have we all been? Next time, why don't you all just come with an axe? It's way more efficient. You get more fucking publicity and seem to be able to resolve shit quicker. Sounds a bit cruel, but come on now. I've done far worse by holding on to that axe. And then you have what this here, YouTubers unalive by a YouTuber. I tried to warn you. I did. If you look at that live with the axe, look at it in its full content. It wasn't actually a direct threat. Names were mentioned. Actions were done. But it was a realization. But that was resolved. I wouldn't have done that at all if I had all the information. Just like what has happened. No different, except it doesn't have an axe involved. When people don't get all the right information, they make assumptions. They can get aggressive and angry until they get all the information. And they may change their minds and realize just how wrong they were. It's quite easy to do. You just got to pull your head out of your bum. Stop choosing sides. Realize God is going to help us. God will guide you. Look at it as the third person. You realize where all the mistakes are and where all the rectifications need to be done. And those are all that have been fighting. You all have good hearts. You all have God in you. You all have the right message. Everyone makes mistakes, guys. Not everyone's exactly 100% all the time. That's one thing I will say. Oh, Dell got right. Not pretty much everyone. We're about 90% right. We've got to have some sort of default. 10% where we still got to learn, including me. Always remember, we're always learning. It's what you learn, how you use that as wisdom. That's the key. People being victimized, people being wrongly accused, and people that just need to apologize and realize this. Once that's done, well, fine. You just can take the bloody fight. You want to keep arguing, choose side, this one, this Archangel Michael don't know what he's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I always will. Like I said, I'm not choosing any sides. The ones that are at fault will know what's to be done. If God is truly with everyone, this will be resolved very quickly in a love is love manner. But at the moment, love is not love. There's only hatred, conjecture, aside. God doesn't want us to be this way, guys. God prefers us to try and resolve this as quickly as possible so we can get back to fighting evil. He was smiling when we was a team. We was overlooking things. Yes, that's why it burst so quickly. We was overlooking. We knew there was an underlying factor between the factions. Basically what are factions of good. But we was overcoming them. We was not going to go down that pathway and ask those fucking questions. We wasn't going to start choosing teams or convincing any other to choose other teams. Well, look how that went. We was overlooking the fact. Okay? We got to get that back, but we're not going to be able to. That ship sailed now. We tried that little tank. That phalanx is finished. That phalanx is gone. I'm going to have to find another way. And if I can't, I've just got to get used to that one resolve at the end. Love is love. And we just go peacefully in our way. No one asks me to choose a side. Because I can't. I just can't. I cannot. I cannot. I have to, This is not bad enough for me to fucking choose a side, guys. Okay? It's a mistake. It can be fixed. I'm not going to choose a side and argue and carry on. This one said that, this one said that. Oh. Sounds like I'm dealing with a bunch of maggies. That's how she carries on. Wow. See what happens? Well, they're going to start messing with my stream. Leave that to my son stand on his game. Oh, I wrote that there. I just told you. I'm not going to choose sides, guys. I can't do that. That's not what Archangel Michael's all about. You can't try to pull me onto your side and power your war machine. Not how it's going to work, right? The military doesn't want me to sign things like that there with guns around me and all that. No, I've been down that path. I'm with a real fucking one. No, real life. With fucking bullets, real military. Got these things in that creature and that face. I said, no way. You know, I'd have to be bound to a side, the bad side. So I wasn't going to sign my life away to nobody. Right? I've had these things for 28 years. I am trusted. I'm the right person for the job. Anyone else that you out there, you would have known not what to do with them, or you would have just sold them off. Unfortunately, no matter how good you are. I mean, the thing is, the real good ones probably couldn't be able to touch it because it just killed. It's the harvester, it's a life taker. It's designed to take life. And if they get a hold of it, the evil get a hold of it, see? They still got to play its course. 3 billion people got to slip off the slope. I can't not help that. I can't help that. You just don't grasp the concept of that book, see? You just want to keep looking at that book, put your faith in the Bible, and run out what it's got in its fucking narrative. Well, it was written by a man. There are other verses to it. You can change it at any time. But you're too fucking dumb to think about that. You rather play this troll war with each other, argue and pick a side over something trivial and insignificant. Feelings were hurt, and I apologize for anyone's feelings that were hurt. Those that I love and care about, no. I don't like your feelings being hurt at all. Not one bit. In fact, it upsets me terribly. It makes me want to be very, very dark indeed. And teach people very valuable lessons, which is in my power to do. I just haven't done it. Because it is cruel and evil. Or you would see it as that way. No, there's better ways to do things. There's better ways to do things. Okay? I don't like people crying. Okay? And all those that I have supported and support, they do cry. And yes, they happen to be ladies. So yes, I don't like ladies crying. One bit. Makes me very sad. Very sad indeed. So, I cannot choose sides. I can only try to make resolve. Golden Queen, hello, Archangel. Good afternoon here. Yes, it is. It is afternoon. I hope you are okay. Yes. I'm just getting through telling everyone about what's been happening. But, he was there. So I don't need to tell you. We need to resolve it. Come to a better solution. And then I'm getting told by sassy posts about love is love. That would be the end solution. A mutual respect. Love is love is the end solution. That's a form of love, respect. And then I think, wow, the dream is over. We may have to all just go, no, that's up to the thing. But I am not going anywhere. I'm supporting who I want to support, how I want to support them. I am not upset. I am not angry. But my heart has been broken. We had something that was grand, fantastic, that no one else had. We had the enemies confused. I kind of think it's crazy myself. Crazy. Crazy. But that's it. No, I don't like ladies crying either. That upsets me to no end. I choose the truth side. Well, General Saga reveal. Like I said, I'm not oblivious of who is at fault. I am not oblivious of what needs to be done. But I cannot choose a side either. Does that make any sense? All I can do is try to guide, I try to hope that God will work His magic in the right way. I know what needs to be done. People are waiting for me to blurt it out, but that means people can say, oh, but he's choosing a side. Oh, so that's a catch-22, see? I can't do that. Archangel Michael can't be running around choosing sides. People's individual sides. I can't do that as the Archangel Michael. I've got one side that I'm on. That's the good side for God. I'm trying to bring everyone together, whether they talk to each other or not was a different matter. Whether I have full hands on it or not, I was a part of it. It was working. God works in mysterious ways. And together, united, we were stronger than ever before, even though we never directly talked to each other. Allowances were made. You know, people did things out of respect for others. And if people look at that in the true action, in the true fact of how it's being done, they'll realize this. Everyone needs to calm down. We are not enemies. We're all good. There's no trolls there. There's people that are upset, that are a bit confused, that want to choose a side. We've got to stop this. That's all that humans do. Fight, choose a side. It needs to stop. We need to stop the good sides fighting. I can't see the email you sent yet. That's the right time. Oh, well, I have to. My email address, yes, I understand. Yes. Oh, I'm not saying it is wrong to speak out. Okay? But it is wrong that we're fighting at all. That's the one thing. Okay? There's been an argument. A mistake has been made. Right? Rectification needs to be done for that mistake. Once that is done, the hope that I had, well, dies. That Felix is over. That dream is gone. I'm going to have to find another way. It's going to be harder. I'm not choosing a side. I can't. How can I choose one good side from another because of a mistake? You know, I can't do that. Can't. So don't ask the Archangel Michael to do that, because I'll just choose God every time. Okay? There is no sides. There's good and there's evil. When you start to work that out, that these two good sides have been, trying to get good people to choose between two good sides. Meanwhile, you got that black owl over there just fucking cackling her head right off. Same thing. Same thing. She did to herself. Just happened to us. We could have held off a little bit more resolve. I know, like I said, I know who has that fault. I could judge this fucking instantaneously, but I'm not going to. For content, for people who fucking say, oh, he can choose, oh, he's not this at all. Bullshit. I'm a bit fucking smarter than that. I'm not gonna get caught up into that bullshit. I like fucking both of them, so don't get me to choose the fucking part. Simple as that. Those that want me to choose a side, well, don't expect a nice result. I will try to be civil. But like I said, this is the best way I can say it. Can't fucking choose between two people I like. Don't fucking make me do that. Don't make me do it. I won't do it. I'll have to choose both of them. I can't choose none of them because both of them are good. So how the fuck does that work? How does that work? Stuck in the middle again. Well, I'm just going to play it like it was fucking normal, like this never happened. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to support both of them. Because I promised to do that, I'm going to do that. People might think I can't do that. Oh, it's impossible. Well, I'm fucking going to do it. I got to do it. No one else can do it, so I got to do it. People respect and expect the Archangel Michael to help them. I've got to help everyone. I can't choose a side, guys. I've got to help everyone, or I help no one at all. And if I'm going to help no one at all, then I'm going to be the bad guy. And I'll be the baddest guy that you ever fucking seen. I'll make Hitler look like he was a fucking ant. I'll be remembered 10 times, million more times worse than he ever was. The amount of the world population back then when World War II was happening was about 3 billion people. That's how many I'm going to take out. That's how many I've got to go. I don't want my family making me angry, making me choose a side. Because I won't choose any side. I'll choose God. I'll take that right hand turn, Clive. You'll see me riding down the street on a fucking dragon, and death will follow me. No, I can't. I cannot fight. Oh, see, I can't choose sides when it's both good. Okay, someone's made a mistake. They can fix it. That one person can fix it. They know who they are. I'm not choosing sides. Like I said, I can judge this very fucking quickly, very factually. And people can look at it as much as they want, but if they look back and look at the picture, the way I judge it and the way it'll be factual, you could see it no other way. I'm just hoping God works in the people to make them realize this, and they come to this conclusion on their own without anyone having to choose a side or anyone judging. That's the best way. That is the best. That's my hope. But you want to judge, you want to fight, you want to argue. Can't have that. Nope. We've got to have the carry on like the owl. We've got to have the banter. Got to have that. And I know people don't really want that. But they're getting stuck back into it because they've got no choice. You know what else you're supposed to do? It's a shit sandwich. It's a terrible situation. I don't like that we're in it. I'm going to help the family fucking resolve it. One way or another, guys. I'm not abandoning you. Not any of you. Don't make me choose a side because I'm not abandoning my family. Whether you come back together in the fucking situation we was is inconsequential to what I'm going to do, what I achieve, what I want to achieve. Harmony. Some sort of love is love at the end, by respect. We're never going to get it like we just had it. We had something beautiful, and we ruined it. Oh, we ruined it. I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I've been on a lot longer than the bloody 2 hours and 22 minutes. What's going on? Crazy. Crazy. I know with this YouTube. It's like my last live. They made a short for me. I didn't even make that. When I finished the live, there was already a short of that live made in my bloody videos. So I don't know why YouTube did that. But well, we see. We see. This needs to be fixed, guys. I'm going to do my best to try and fix it. You might not think it's fixable. I believe it is. I believe we won't get the result that I really truly want because we just had that and we ruined it. But I do believe we're going to find some resolve. And everyone will at least walk away with their chin up. And people that were upset will no longer be upset. That pissed me right off, that one. I was actually quite annoyed. No. The only one that should be crying is that fucking one over there begging for money. I don't like people crying. Simple as that. Right? So I don't want to see that again. I know I can't tell everyone what to do, but I don't want to see someone made cry. Everyone's going to cry. We all have situations where we're going to get emotional. Some are stronger than others. Some are not. But we will not force anyone or make anyone cry anymore. That is the wrong way to go. Okay? Because I don't like that. And that's not going to happen on my watch again. Okay? So I want people to promise now, that are here, that may come in and listen to the live later. We don't make the family cry. The family that we just had, stop fighting, don't make each other cry, step back, have some resolve. To go from caring about each other to hating so quickly is a terrible thing, guys. It really does prove that it's far more than sufficient to hate than it is to love. See how hard it is to love? Okay, but it's easy to hate. Straight to the hate, never the resolve. Straight to the hate, never the resolve. Power. Those that know that I care about them, they know in their heart that I care about them, that I love them, that I will protect them, and I respect them. I just can't choose side. Because you're all supposed to be on my fucking side. Right? So if you want to choose a side, choose my side. Always. That's God's side. I choose God. That's where we're going to go. You choose my side, that's where we end up. When you keep arguing, you'll end up nowhere. You make that light get dimmer, regardless. So, family, I'm not angry at you. I apologize if I've come at an angry fashion. I am a bit upset. But you broke my heart. But all things can be mended. Hearts are a bit harder. But this can be fixed. I don't want it to escalate anymore if we can. I want everyone to pull that resolve back out that we had, that we underlying resolve that we knew. And it burst out on us, guys. The underlying resolve that we have. I want you to pull that out now again. And don't escalate this any further. I'm going to try and find a solution for everybody. Because everybody deserves it. Okay? This must be resolved in a decent, godlike manner. All sides. Okay? Adults, not children. Friends, family. But like there's family that don't speak. We're just gonna have to be one of those type of families. Okay? But we're still a family. Family of good. For good. For God. And the good things. We all share a common goal. That still hasn't changed. All that has changed is the family is now fighting and arguing over trivial things. When they can be rectified with a simple apology. Don't ask me to choose sides. I'll choose God. I'll try to take you all there with me. But if you don't want to go that way, I can also choose the other way and take you to the other place just as quick. In fact, quicker. Like I said, it's easier to do hate than it is to do love. I'm choosing love. I'm going to try love as the weapon that I need to try and resolve this. Because if I use hate, I'll choose a side. If I use hate, I'll choose these weapons I got in my pocket, and 3 billion of you will have to go. Because that alone is just the only way you're going to fucking learn. If I really, really, really use the magic that I have got available to me. Because you're not listening, you're not having faith in God, you're not having faith in each other. Without that, how are we ever going to win? We keep going like this, like I said, don't be surprised if Diddy gets off. That's just how fucking evil works. Okay? This is the Archangel Michael. I will try my best. I care about everyone. Yes, I might care about some more than most. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not gonna fucking admit it. But I have to look after everybody as well. That's just the way it is. It's all about being this Archangel Michael that you need me to be. I could be my own way if I want. It's my choice. I'm choosing to try and help everyone. Try and get that. Well, we had it. We actually had it. That's what breaks my heart. We had it. Now it's gone. I had it, God, and I fucked up. So I blame myself for what's happened. This is the Archangel Michael signing off for now. It's my fault, guys. I fucked up. I failed you.